Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Growing Clip Bonsai for Seniors. My name is Tom Novak, and today is October 30th of 2025. It's Thursday. It's 52 degrees Fahrenheit or 11 degrees Celsius. Let's do something cheap and easy because people tell me, oh, I can't afford it. It's too hard. No, it's not. You get some cactus soil. You get a cheap geranium. And you got yourself a bonsai. How easy is that? Today we're going to work on a chocolate mint scented geranium. Ted's greenhouse out in Tinley Park. The flowers are edible. The leaves make tea. It can flavor desserts, punch, and vinegar. So you can make a bonsai with many good, how would you say, many good uses for yourself. Tea, flavor desserts, put the flowers in your salad. Hey, but this is it. It's from Garden Cuisine. And this is what they show you here. So it's zones 10 to 11, but we're keeping it in here. It's a tender perennial, full sun, average to well-drained soil. So that's what we're going to use Ted's mix. I hope I got enough left. But here's our geranium. Let me get this water out of the side. Now, you're going to say, oh, I can't afford a bonsai pot. They're too expensive. I got this from Charlotte, from how you call it, Prairie State Bonsai Society. And this is a cup she has. And she doesn't do it now. She's retired. But that's what she had. Or you can use a pot like this. I just drilled holes in them. Drilled holes in there. Put the slots in there for drainage. And before I say anything, Mr. Clock says it's 10 a.m. in the morning. So let's get cutting here. Here's our geranium. It'll ring off the time. So, Tom, what am I going to do? I think I'll fill. Mr. Elephant says load all the kitties out there. And we're going to put some water in here. Because I think I can prune this geranium back. Let's see if we can make a baby out of it. Now, scented geraniums are good. They're easy to do and well to do. So let's put this here. So the first thing we're going to do is trim it. Now this is super, super long. And you can see some of the growth on here. There's nothing on this one, so we're just going to take our ironwood tool, because you know nothing cuts wood like ironwood. Cut that off, that dead piece off. We're going to pull off some of these dead leaves so we can see where we're at. Just like that. Just prune away. Just use your fingers on some of them. I gave this a good soaking, and it stayed in the basement here for a couple of days. Arthritis in the foot, so I couldn't work on it. There we go. So today I'm better. So now you can see the nice little trunk it's developing. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this piece off right here and let this trunk, this branch develop, because we want to thicken up the trunk. So we're going to cut it right there. Let's see, let's get this down so you don't have to look at my ugly kisser here. So now here's another dead piece of trunk over here. We're just going to cut that off. Yeah, we'll just cut some of these dead leaves off here. I don't know. So much dead stuff here I gotta prune off. Well, the first thing we're gonna do, we don't need this long branch coming out. So what I think, I can cut it off here, right here, just like that. It'll give us a more manageable tree to take care of. And some of these branches we're going to cut off because we can probably do some cuttings off of this. So we're just going to cut that off. Yes, if it drops on the floor, so what? As long as it's green, it'll still bring in some food. And let's take some of these dead ones off before we stick it in the jar. Pull off the leaves over there, and over there, and over there. And we just stick it in the water. And branches will hold it in place. Oh yeah, you can smell the chocolate, so if you like chocolate. Good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so let's take some of these dead leaves off. Get this a little bit looking here. Make this a good looking young lady here because it flowers, so it's a female. Cut the insides off so we can open up the trunk a little bit. Put this dead piece off there. And I have to get in there a little bit closer, so I use my root pruning scissors. Yes, I sharpen every time I cut the roots. Keep it nice and sharp. And these scissors you can get at Harbor Freight. I think they were only $1. All I gotta do is sharpen them. Use them for roots or for fine stuff. But if you want some good tools that'll last, go to Ironwood Tools, because they're guaranteed for a lifetime, as long as you're in the States. And not only that, you can buy replacement blades. Something happens to your blade, or anything else of that there nature there. There we go. So I don't want this one growing into here, so we're just going to cut this one off. And I think like that we can open up the trunk, or I'm going to cut this one right here so we can expose the trunk. Now this is still green, so it should grow. It should grow. So what I'm going to do, I got my little styrofoam cup. Got some water here. And I'll just let that sit in there. We'll see if we can root it. You never know. You're going to say, Tom, it's not bonsai spring. Who cares? Do it when you can do it. Doesn't have to be like everybody else wants you to be. Go do something different. Doesn't have to be a big, expensive tree. Start out small. Yeah, we'll cut this piece here because we want a little bit of foliage on the bottom here. We'll cut this dead piece off right there. There's another one that's dying. So come spring, we'll see if we can get this thing to get a lot of leaves. And we'll try making a cup of tea out of it. So this piece here is dead. That one's a little thick, so I have to get my ironwood tool. Just cut that piece off. Come in here and take this piece off right here. I don't know if you can see it. So we're opening it up. We're taking off some of the dead stuff. There's another dead piece here. We're cutting that off. Cut that, cut that. Move this. Edible geraniums and tea and stuff like that there. That's pretty good. Do edible bonsai. Why not? Fruitful bonsai. Anything, you know, something different. Why do you gotta stick to the same old standards? Oh no, we gotta make ourselves a tree. Why? Start out small. You'll be disappointed. You buy the big trees, put them in a house, and they die because you don't know how to take care of them. A lot of them junipers and stuff, they're made for outside, not to sit in the house all the time. Start small. Work with a geranium. It's easy to do. You can see that now, I got Matt's root rake. Take some of this moss off, because it is not going to grow in the basement. I'm going to loosen up this trunk. And now I got a lot of little, it looks like from the roots it's going to spring some new shoots. Look at that. Let's get this here so you can see it better. Get this pot out of the way. So this is really something. It's really different. Really, really different. And you can see they got it in Ted's mix. So you can see how nice it grows. I'm just gonna give it a little smoochy boonchky here. I'm not gonna do a lot of root work because it's fall, but the roots will grow. That all out of the way. Yeah, I don't know how that's growing there. So let's get some water in here. And let's really try to get this out of here. What this is, I have no idea. There we go, we got it off. I don't know if that's the root. It was coming out of this root over here. There we go. Get more of this soil off the roots so we can fit it in the little cup there. And as you can see, it's producing growth out of here. I don't know if you can see that. It's producing new trunks. So that's pretty good. Right now we don't need that. We want to just keep it off and keep it straight. So we got it back to here. There. Most unusual, Watson. Most unusual, said Holmes to Watson. He says, what's unusual? Seeing that growth there, that's pretty good. So now we'll take our root scissors and just cut off the roots that are all the way up on the top here. All that back, because we want to get this a nice ready to root base, so we want it to grow back down more. Now I'm going to have to use my ironwood here because that was kind of tough for that one. There we go. Type in my name, you get 10% off. NOWAK on your order here in the States. See Claire from Ironwood. She's good. She'll help you out any way she can. Well, they're all good, all the operators and everything, but ask for Claire and tell her Tom sent you. And she'll put that discount in under my last name, Novak, N-O-W-A-K. Make sure you tell them that. Okay, so we got a nice little root system here. What do you think? Nice trunk. You can see how this tree is. Let's get this up a little bit. You can see how nice and perfect this tree is. Look at this. It's got the base here. We got a nice trunk. We got a nice canopy. You can see the branches in the canopy, how they're forming. So this is a beautiful little scented geranium. They planted it deep. That's why everything was growing, trying to grow up. So let's get all our mess out of the way. Let's put it in the cup because it'll fit in the cup real nice. This will go in here. It'll go into the yard or into the bare spots. And get all that out of the way. Okay, Tom, put it on the floor, but don't step in it. There. Now, let's get Ted's mix here. Let's get the sand out of the way. Open up this mix. Don't forget, we gotta plant my 35-year-old. So right now, take my little measuring cup. I got Ted's mix right there. Let's put our plant here and put it right in. And I think we can stick it up about that high. Now it's going to go in the basement. I'm not going to put it outside because it's getting colder out. It's going to go to 37. All the other plants stayed at 37, so why not? I got a nice little mound there. And with that bigger hole that I drilled in here, it'll help me be able to take this plant out. So now, Tom, we'll take our Azus, our mycorrhiza, and put it all over the bottom of here. It'll stick on there nice. Just like that. We got the mound there. Get the roots in there. Mr. Clock says it's 10:15 a.m. Tom, you gotta get cooking here because people don't want to sit here all day and watch you. They got other things to do. I don't blame you. So let's get it moving here. Get the roots in there. Now this is just to show you how to make a bonsai the cheap and easy way. So, Tom, munch it around. We're going to make this as our front with the kitty cat there. Just fire in that chopstick. Gotta get all that soil into there. Right now I'll hold this. And I'm also going to add a little micos to it. It's another mycorrhiza. They work hand in hand. Whatever fell will go into the soil that I took out because that'll also go into the ground. So that's good. Let me get some more out. This way here, we can cut this root that's growing straight up and out. Put that in there so you can see. I'm going to have to try something different. Hopefully I can turn this table around some way so you can see what I'm doing better. And fire in your fingers too. Just like that. You gotta fire it in, fire it in. Fire in that chopstick and get all them air pockets out and get this soil, this nice soil into the root system. Just fire it in, fire it in, fire it in. Don't be afraid, fire it in. Fire it in, fire it in. You're gonna say, Tom, why don't you use the bonsai soil that they make on all them special mixes? Why? It's expensive. This works just as good. You don't see trees growing in the wild in bonsai soil, do you? I mean, they do that. They want the fast drainage and stuff. But think about it. You're not there to water your trees. What good is fast drainage if it's not holding enough moisture through the heat of the day? You know, sometimes during the heat of the day, I can't get to the plant. So you just got to go from there. Makes sense, doesn't it? There we go. water to take the surface tension out. Get off our cup. You know, you can go to the thrift stores or any place where the cups are cheap. You can even get these pots here with no holes in them when I drilled a hole in there. Yeah, it's a little bit off. I tried it with the diamond bit drill, but it wouldn't cut through this because it's more of a plastic. But that's all right. Nobody's gonna notice. I can always sand that off later. But you can see how nice right now this tree is in. And put a little sand on there. Because then I'll get that rupty moss, which is real good. And let's get some sand around here. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. I forgot which quiz show that was. There we go. It's like a tree in a desert. So let's get Mr. Elephant and water it in real good. You can see how fast the water's draining out because you can see right there on the bottom all the water coming out. There. Now we're getting a little scarecrow girl over there. And you can see how nice it is. Let's get a little bit more water. Just like that. And there it is. You got a nice, easy to do bonsai tree. Quick, easy, and simple to do. You can always put a rock in there. Or let's see what aminals I got. Oh, I know it's not aminals, it's animals. I gotta push this back a little bit. Nothing yet. Because it's Halloween season, we'll put caution. Witch crossing. Just so we know when we planted it. Just like that. There you got chocolate mint scented geranium. I don't know the size, how they big grow, but you know what? It's called a pelargonium quercifolium crossed with a tomentosium. I don't know if you can read that, but that's what it shows. And there you have it. Simple, cheap, and easy to do. And look at the tree form on this. Look at the form on it. Look at the tree form on it. Now you're going to say, Tom, the leaves are a little bit bigger up there. So, just for now, we're just going to cut this tip off here. We can cut the tip off of some of these ones that are a little pukey looking. But they'll all grow back. Just like that. Oh man, I wish you could smell the chocolate on this. If you're in Illinois and you're close to Ted's Greenhouse in Tinley Park, head out there. He's got some good stuff. So, today is Thursday. It is book night. Gotta find my rag. Stepping all over it. Just use an old sock. Why not? Or use your pants. But don't let your kids see that because your wives will kill you. You got the kids a bad habit. What are you gonna do? So, I'll keep this so I know what it is. I'll put it in my book. And there you have it. Just wipe it off. And there you go. And what does the cup say? My dog thinks he's human. My cat thinks he's God. A cute little whimsical cup with a cute little bonsai that you can use it for all sorts of things. Take care, everybody. Remember, a good book tonight is Thursday night. It's book night. Not those e-books or nothing like that. Just get a book you can hold in your hands and read with a cup of tea. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.